Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with Senior Tia Walker.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from Tia later in the show. Good morning once again, and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 21st of May, 2021, a day A2. I'm Aiden Andros. As today's day and age revolves around usage of the internet, select English and social studies students were welcomed to a special presentation of kindness amongst the digital world. We'll welcome Sarah Cirzega to the show for the story.
National Kindness Day is a day in which people all over the nation celebrate great acts of tenderness. More specifically, within South High School, this has been commemorated in our 7th and 8th grade social studies and English classes. Putting the focus on social media this year, students started off by watching informative videos on the effect, both positive and negative, that social media usage has on an individual's well-being.
Sometimes people do get upset if they don't get enough likes, if they post something and no one comments on it, they may get a little sad, but let's take a look at it. Who are you on social media?
Expanding upon this intricate idea and relating to acts of kindness, students then dove into how certain social media events and posts can affect them on a personal and emotional level, and how someone can have different personalities on social media and in the real world. Taking a transition from social media to phone usage in general, themes pertaining to screen time were then introduced to our Falcons, and whether their amount of screen time frightened them.
I don't think I feel pressured to post certain things. I feel the opposite. I feel pressured not to post certain things.
Connecting their screen time to the patterns of social media usage, this consequently led to a class reflection for time spent on their smartphones as a whole. With this fascinating learning experience coming to a close, and with their new knowledge of social media and phone usage, students then engage with each other, spreading kind compliments to all, and learning to make kind acts a habit. For the Falcon Report, I'm Sarah Cirzega.
A good message for the modern world. And on to the notorious case of abolitionist John Brown. Mr. Case's social studies class set up court in the classroom to deliver a verdict. The Falcon Report's Sarah Singh has all the details of the case. Sarah?
John Brown was a passionate abolitionist who raided the federal arsenal in 1859. Some say he was a hero, others think differently. Mr. Case's 7th grade social studies class put John Brown on trial. Each student rushed to contact Mr. Case with their chosen role in this trial, and the rest were automatically assigned to the jury. Students were given the weekend to compile a short statement of sorts relating to what role they chose. After this time, the trial began. Jurors were given worksheets distributed into OneNote for them to write notes. They started off the trial with beginning statements from prosecuting and defense attorneys, then moved into witnesses. After the witnesses answered their questions, students gave closing speeches.
He destroyed those arms, weapons. But if they weren't destroyed, you probably wouldn't be here today. Those arms would have been a clear advantage of the South to the North, yet he was still imprisoned and executed.
After everyone finished, the jury had to make their final decision. Each student chatted with Mr. Case whether he was guilty or not guilty, with him ultimately being found guilty by the class. History repeating itself for a fun and interactive lesson. From the Falcon Report, I'm Sarah Singh.
Work that has started in environmental science class has gone far for one South senior. Of the hundreds of thousands of students partaking in the World of 7 Billion project, Senior Tia Walker received the Best in State honor for her work in carbon emissions. The Falcon Report's Hamid Abdul joins us now to talk with Tia about her achievement.
I'm joined here now with Tia Walker, a South senior who won an award in the World of 7 Billion video contest. So Tia, I already know what the World of 7 Billion contest is about, but could you tell our viewers what it is actually?
Yeah, the World of 7 Billion contest, it promotes helping the environment and how that relates to population growth.
So what made you pick your topic?
The topic I chose was the effects of the fossil fuel industry, and I basically talked about how that exacerbates human population growth.
So I know your video was a stop motion video. How long did that take you?
It took me about 3 months to perfect my video.
I'm joined here now with Mr. Jeremina, the environmental science teacher. So could you tell us how your students were so dedicated about submitting their videos?
Yes, everyone was very, very dedicated. Everybody really loved this project. It was something we started talking about at the beginning of the year, and people were excited to do it, do a little something different, make this nice public service announcement video. I've been doing this every year now for over 10 years, and I've had excellent results. I've had a number of winners in the past, and once again this year we had a winning member of our class who made it to the top of her category.
Well, I was watching Tia's video. I loved it, but I want to hear what your thoughts are.
It was excellent. It was definitely a standout video this year. There were a lot of excellent videos this year, but it was definitely a standout video. She put in a ton of time and dedication to do that claymation that she did. It was outstanding. That's why she won Best in New York for her video submission. It was excellent work.
All right, Mr. Jeremy, thank you so much for your time. Back to you, Aiden.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll hear far more about Junior Movie Night. But first, a bird's eye view of South's title banners. The Falcon Report will be right back.
I'm so tired. But hey, what's that?
No, not the Krabby Patty. It's Panera.
Hey, you gotta wait for the senior fundraiser.
Really? But when is it?
It's Wednesday, May 26th.
At Green Acres Mall. Can I have some Panera?
No, wait to the fundraiser.
I will restore the college's faith in me and dismantle this oppressive test, question by question. I will eat at the paper of tyranny in half, gnaw at the ankles of big tests, and destroy my enemies. Wait, I got a 1600 on the SAT!
After weeks of planning, the junior class came together for a night of relaxation and fun. We'll waste no time to bring in the Falcon Report's Luke Lopez to tell it all.
Thanks, Aiden. A well-deserved movie night for the class of 2022 kicked off on the soccer field for friends both remote and in person. Scheduling a 5 p.m. start time, the juniors signed in and were escorted to individualized pods for the remainder of the event. Advisors and student leaders wasted no time handing out snacks, beverages, and pizza, along with pastries to follow. With uncertainty around a special surprise, juniors were delighted to see a frozen yogurt and ice cream truck pull to the Gladys side of the school, ready to disperse free desserts to all. It was then time to begin the viewing, as by popular demand, Ferris Buller's Day Off was projected onto a massive blow-up screen for all to enjoy. Although the sunshine made viewing a bit difficult at first, all in attendance were thrilled to see the movie just before dismissal. Even without a traditional junior dinner, the class of 2022 made the most of their time with their friends and advisors. One important memory from their junior year at South. For the Falcon Report, I'm Luke Lopez.
And this is the kind of weather that made that movie night possible. We've wanted sunny skies for a while, and I think we received just about that. Let's turn the time over to the Falcon Report's Karina Mahadeo to see if the sunny skies are here to stay. What are we expecting, Karina?
Oh, indeed they are, Aiden. For this weekend, nothing but sunshine and very low chances of precipitation. Although patches of clouds begin the forecast, today's sunshine remains in the 70s. We'll jump up to the higher 70s tomorrow, where precipitation chances are 25% on long periods of sun. Sunday is the star of the show. As temperatures break the high 80s, expect heat wave fields with more sunshine to follow. This will be a great time to get outside and enjoy the weather we've been asking for. Back to you, Aiden.
As quickly as this arrived, the girls' track team defended the home track in one of the last meets of the season. The Falcon Report sports producer Kibwe Bazdeo has all the news from yesterday's meet. We'll welcome him now.
Thanks again, Aiden. At Bossy, their last home meet, the girls' track team celebrated all their seniors. The team took on Limbrook, Plainedge, and Lawrence. Junior Gabby Berry took a huge win in the 400-meter intermediate hurdles. Sophomore Jade Hornick and senior Janelia Fernandez finished first and second the 1500-meter race respectively. Soon after, sophomore Tori Daniels won the 400 and 200-meter dash. Seniors Janelia Fernandez and Sriya Bobby outlasted the competition in the 3,000-meter race, finishing first and second. The 4x1 relay team came in second place, while both the 4x4 and 4x8 relay team finished first in both events. After the last race, the team honored their 6 seniors as they reflected on their memories over their South careers.
Okay.
And And that's sports.
And before we leave you, let's take a look at an upgraded softball field. Beginning last week, a brand new shiny backstop was installed for the softball teams. With outdated fencing now removed, the softball program is undoubtedly looking forward to using it next week. That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. From our entire staff, stay safe and have a great weekend, South.